Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as the massively overpowered Ottomans. We are doing really well. It's 1587 and we're hoping to fight a war against Trins, Oksana, and Fars. Last video we gave Lithuania independence. Well, not independence, vassalage. We released them once we conquered land from the Commonwealth. And then we realized that by releasing them, we could actually not have that massive amount of overextension, which is kind of cool. So that's been dealt with. Got a new vassal. Probably not going to be that useful in the long run. I just need to remember to attack the Commonwealth as soon as the truce expires, pretty much, while Lithuania still has cores on all of this land. Other than that, we're currently preparing for a war versus Fars, Khorasan, and Mahra. I'm hoping to vassalize Khorasan and refeed them a lot of land. We will see. Fars is too big to vassalize, sadly. Mahra is small enough that I want to wipe them out in a single war. So we'll see how this goes. I'm suspecting it's going to go fairly well. My armies just need to move to position. Spain apparently is no longer a valid rival for me, which means I don't think I have really any valid rivals other than my ally Russia, which I'm not gonna do, which is a shame. I'm surprised I can't rival Spain anymore, but maybe they've lost too many troops or something. The War of Genoa versus Spain drags on, that's for sure. France is conquering Native Americans in North America. Oh, apparently I can rival Spain again. Okay, that was a real fast you can't, now you can rivalry of them. No, I'll wait till the army shows up, just to be on the safe side. We did reduce overextension to 0 though, which is nice. Foothold on the Somalian coast, Mogadishu, wants me to own that. Huh. I mean, Mombasa and Mogadishu have no troops to fight me, so I can do that once I've conquered over Mahra's lands. Or I can even just send a single army down there to deal with them. Speaking of stuff, I should probably put down some of this trade stuff before I forget. Seeing as global trade's coming up soon, and the fact that I'm getting 58 gold from trade, making it my most valuable income, which is kind of funny, but I guess we do control like 90% of the trade in most of these ports, so 46, 22, 51, let's see, 23 only. Our 35 is not bad, but it's definitely not going to get the global trade. I'd have to somehow displace both Genoa and the English Channel. I don't see that happening anytime soon, so I'm not going to bother with it that much. Speaking of things, I think we had an East African charter that I still could add lands to, right? There we go. Does that help at all? I mean, I guess we do have some trade in the area. Ugh, it's so slow marching across the Ottoman Empire. It really is. So slow. Speaking of things I should do before I forget, let us get some more Janissaries conscripted to the field before I forget. This might be our last big dosage of Janissaries, so. And it's only 5 of them, so not too many. I just want I should get more, but. Apparently not. Well, that's 5 more Janissaries. Speaking of Janissary decadence events, we do have enough Janissary regiments. We just got to avoid stability loss completely. Let's merge you there. Let's raise some cannons. 9 cannons, that'll work. We might have another little miniature army running around soon. Which I'm all for, because bigger army helps a lot. If I had money, I'd help. Good Jarad, I guess I'll help you a little bit, but I don't know what else I can do. Okay, let's start this war. Mafra, Korsan, and Fars. We heavily outnumber them, so nothing really to worry about. No, that's occupied. We've got a nice little start on an army there, 12 of them. Probably going to need more cavalry though. Definitely going to need more infantry. That ought to do it. Another army running around the map on my side. All the better. I do not see Far's army, so I'm a little concerned about that. 20,000. They could do some nasty damage if they caught me unawares. Not that I think they will, but... So what I want to do is I want to vassalize Khorasan, and then once I beat up Fars enough, I want to force them to return lands to Khorasan, ideally. We'll see how that plan actually plays out. As they say, no plan survives first contact with the enemy. I think this is probably a good example of that fact. Usually is. There we go. Is that enough to force Khorasan out of the war? Oops. Ottoman vassal. Interesting, I can't vassalize them. Just because I didn't attack them? I have no idea. Well, if worse comes to worse, I just take over their land. It's not like it's my biggest concern. Did want to use those free cores though, because it does make life easier, but if I can't do that, I'll just conquer them. Unless somehow in this peace deal I can get it. No, interesting. Maybe this Khorasan does not want peace yet. Slightly confused. At least I'll occupy as many of these provinces as I can. Then I should probably send you over there to beat up them. There's going to be a lot of needless casualties in this. Why can't I vassalize you? Ay, ay, ay. Really wish it would tell you why sometimes you can't vassalize them. It would make a life a lot easier. Unless it's telling me that they're just so well developed provinces, but it really doesn't feel right there. have caught that army. Where are you going? You're gonna catch them there. You're still sieging there. You've occupied that at least. There's something. Cut that army off. They should be pretty easy to wipe out. Oh, how did you pass me? Ay. This forced march the AIs use so much is annoying. I just wanted to do as a vassal. Come on. Okay, we at least won that fight. Not enough of a war score for me yet. I hate it how sometimes it double highlights armies. It's kind of frustrating. I'm trying to move one army and I end up highlighting and moving two. Maybe I'm just playing too fast. Quite a possibility. Fars is much more willing to submit now. He wanted to give me a couple provinces, but that's about it. I mean, I guess that's a start. Come on, I just really wish I could vassalize these guys. I can't even take all their land, apparently. I'll do that much. Really surprised that I couldn't kill them off. I'm really surprised. I thought that would be small enough. 3 province nation, I can't kill them. Feels like I failed somehow. At least wipe them out there. Again, not terribly worried about a coalition, although I probably should keep an eye on it. Again, only rival valid is Russia, which is a bit annoying. So that's kind of who I don't want to fight. There we go. One of the islands that Austria controls is now under, not Austria, Venice controls is now under my control. Progress on all fronts. Oops! The gold mine in Kaffa is partially depleted and our production from it has been dramatically reduced. Huh. that work? Can I not just build it up again? Huh. I've never had that happen to me. Literally, never. Seriously, if you go back, watch all my Let's Plays, it never has happened to me. So I'm a little surprised by that. Just saying. I'm tired of funding all those guys. I'm gonna claim on you. Next target has to be either Transoxana or Afghanistan for expansion on that front. I need to get people drilling once more. Okay, I'll try and rebuild some of this army professionalism I used up in the other war. Speaking of armies, how's this army doing? They're going to be a big army, aren't they? 35, they're going to be one of my larger ones. At least if it keeps them out of trouble, right? Textiles. At least it's a start. I should really... How close am I into a new tech? Not very close. Okay. Let's get some new states and territories added into this mess. Bahari. I have no idea where Bahari is. What's a... Oh, there's Bahari. It's Cairo. Delta. We'll get that added in there. We'll add you in there. At least it's a start. Gets us closer. Both of them want land. What a surprise. Ah, wrong tab. Is that enough? Okay, it is. Let's give this to the merchants. Any other centers of trade we should toss to them before I forget? No, they all look pretty good, honestly. We have all the centers of trade for the Constantinople trade node. We just need some land from Hungary and then kick Venice and Genoa out of this region. Or actually the Knights in this case. Oh, it's the Knights are on their own. Interesting. Might deal with them in Cyprus, honestly. If I can get away with it. Anyhow, this should boost our income a bit, yeah. Go. Still have a long way to go before we'd fill up all of our states. How many states are actually valuable? Not as many as one would think. Let's get a quick claim on one of Venice's next provinces. Obviously can't threaten them for a while, but still worth looking into it. Neither can we threaten Genoa for a while more. We've got to attack the Commonwealth in 6 years, which is not a huge issue. Transoxana is guaranteed by Russia, and they guarantee the independence of the Great Horde. I might have to attack Fars in order to drag them into the war, because I do need Samarkand. I'm going to need like a 50% war score against Transoxana to take their lands. Might as well fabricate some claims on them and on Afghanistan. Actually, no, let's not do Afghanistan yet. Let's send this army down here to beat up Mogadishu and Mombasa. But that will wait till another episode. So thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.